When you decide to achieve something in your life, you put yourself on a very hard road, no matter what this is. Starting a business, getting in shape, or maybe learning a new skill. This road can take 100, 1,000, or maybe even 10,000 hours for you to get to the end. And of course, it can become overwhelming. And the question is how to endure this road, how to stay on your path and not quit, even if the path to your goal might take 1 year, 2 years, or maybe even 10 years. And that's where the daily wins come in. The reality is that you cannot squeeze 10,000 hours of work in one day, but you can crush it today. Do whatever it takes today to get closer to your dreams. And the thing is that those daily wins compound. And by winning your days again and again and again and again, after some time, you will achieve everything you want. And in this video, I want to share with you a simple framework, how you can plan your day and win it. So at the end of your day, instead of feeling that your goals are still very far away from you, you will feel like a winner, that today you won. You feel proud of yourself, and you start feeling this progress. And by keep winning your days, you'll build the future that you deserve. By the way, if you're new here, then welcome to my channel. My name is Nikita, and I see life as a game, and on this channel we talk about how to play it. Now, without further ado, let's roll. And the first thing that you need to do is you need to plan your day. Write down things that you will need to do this day, so you'll consider it as a win. And usually it's recommended to do in the evening of previous day. So in the evening, before going to bed, you have to think about what you're going to do tomorrow, so you'll consider it as a win. You have to think about those things and write them all down. And you might ask me, but why not to do this in the morning of a day? And instead of this, we have to do this in the evening the day before. Because in the morning, when you wake up, you feel fully rested and fresh. And morning is the most productive time of your day. So usually the morning is the best time to focus on the hardest task that you have. But if you do not have a plan for your day, you will be spending your most productive time just thinking about what you're going to do. When on the other hand, in the evening, yes, you feel a little bit tired, but you still have enough energy to plan your next day. And if you have your next day planned, you will wake up and you will know exactly what you need to do. Exactly what you need to focus on in order to win it. So the only thing that you will have left is just to focus on it and do it. And now let's talk about what you should write in this list. We usually might find ourselves in a situation where we do lots of things, but we're not actually get anything meaningful done. That we're always kind of busy, but not really productive. And in order to win the day, you actually have to do in this day something that will actually make a difference in your life. So think about it. What is this one thing that you need to do this day that will actually move the needle in your life? And look, I'm not here talking only about work. It can be related to any area of your life. For instance, learning. Right now, you are in your learning era, and you need to actually focus on this one skill that you need to develop, and this will move your career very far away. So maybe for you, you just need to concentrate on this very, very important topic, learn it tomorrow, and for you, it will be a win. Or maybe, for instance, relationship. That tomorrow, you go on a date with this potential partner, maybe the girl or the guy that you like, and you really, really like her. And so that's why for you, it's actually very important to prepare for this date, so you'll have a great time together and maybe build a connection. It can be work. So for instance, tomorrow you have a very important presentation and you just need to go crush it. So you'll close the client and will make a lot of money. Or maybe with your health, that you have some issues with your teeth, maybe cavities, and you don't want to go to the dentist, but you made an appointment and all you need to do, you just need to man up, go to the dentist and just persevere, so your teeth will be healthy and beautiful. So no matter what area it is, think about what is this one thing that you need to do that actually will move the needle and write it down. This thing, this task is your number one priority. And if you accomplish this task, basically you almost already won. And of course, it's not one thing that you will be doing this day, right? You will also have other tasks and errands that you need to get done. But start with finding this one thing that you definitely need to do. Find a time in your calendar, block this time for this task, and do it. So once you define your most important thing and put it in your calendar, then write down other secondary tasks that you need to do that are also important, but not in this level of priority. So for instance, in my example, it looks like this. And once you define your tasks for the next day, the next thing that you need to do is to find routines that you will do that will have a positive compound effect on your life. Or sometimes people call it good habits. Look, the difference between tasks and routines is that the task is usually something, a little bit unique, where routines, it's almost the same thing that you do again and again and again. And usually when you do those routines, you do not see any immediate result, but over time, it can give you great benefits. For instance, if you want to learn a new topic, you can incorporate in your schedule a 30-minute learning routine. And during those 30 minutes a day, you'll be watching YouTube videos, taking courses, or maybe reading books about this subject. And if you do this 30 minutes for one day, you will not achieve a lot. But if you keep doing those every day, in 1 month, you will know about this topic way more than 99% of the people. If you want to get in a good shape, you can incorporate a 30-minute workout. Yes, after one workout, you will not see any results, but you will do what it takes today. And if you keep doing this workout routine, after 3 months or maybe a 6 month, you will see incredible results. Or maybe you want to strengthen the connection with your partner. So what you can do, you can create a routine, maybe a day or maybe each week that you do something nice together, and this will help you to create even a better connection. So actually, once I heard about this concept of, daily routines, I really love this concept, and now I have a lot of routines like that. Basically, my day is almost built on these routines. I have two types of routines: maintenance routines and growth routines. Maintenance routines are kind of things that I do on the daily basis to make sure that my life is not falling apart. For instance, my morning routine. When I wake up, take a shower, do my skincare routine, eat healthy breakfast, and by doing those things, I make sure that I remain healthy and energetic. And also I have my maintenance evening routine, where I journal about the past day, clean everything, and plan the next day. Those routines are nothing really special, but by doing them, I make sure that everything is under control, everything is organized, everything is not falling apart in my life, so I can just do them and concentrate on what's really most important. And also I have routines for growth. I actually said them a little bit earlier. This is learning and working out. I think that having those growth routines that you do in a day is very important, because sometimes you can work on some project that you working, and there is no result that actually it will work. There's like always a chance that you will fail. But if you allocate those 30 minutes for learning and 30 minutes to work out, even in terms of work, if you've achieved nothing today, you still became 1% better. You still improved. You still learned something new and, got a little bit of a better shape. So I think about those routines that I need to do and I write them all down right below my tasks. And another thing that you need to do that is very, very important is to define the finish line of your day. Because when you're very ambitious and motivated, you want to get to your dreams as quickly as possible. And it's pretty natural for you to overwork. And the interesting thing about work, that work never ends. There's always one more thing to do, another thing that needs to get done. And if you don't stop yourself, it's very easy for you to work till 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., or maybe even 11 p.m. And if you do this for a very long period of time, then burnout is basically inevitable. And you don't want this to happen, so you need to draw a finish line in your calendar, the time where your work day will stop. This line will be telling you that for this day, the work is over. So you can just get up, go, take a break, and relax, rest, and prepare for the next day. Usually my work day finishes at 6 p.m., and then I just can go and enjoy the rest of the day. Well, actually right now, just because I live in Ukraine, and we have issues with electricity, right now I see this on my iPad, it says it's 10:51 p.m. and I'm still recording this video because it's 4, 5, 6 p.m. I simply didn't have any electricity in order to record it. But sometimes your days are not going to be perfect, so you have to be agile. Anyway, moving on. And then after you have your plan, all you need to do next day is to do that and you win. Just do those things that you planned. Your primary tasks, your secondary tasks if you have time, your routines, and you really won. You really did everything you need in order to have a great day. And now what you need to do is to rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Because after you start winning your days, you just need to focus on keeping your winning streak. And it becomes a one-day battle. If you keep your win streak for 7 days, you'll win a week. If you keep your win streak for 4 weeks, you'll have a great month. If you keep your win streak for 12 months, you will have a great year. And if you keep your win streak for 3 years, you'll have a great life. And this is it for today. If this video was useful to you, then hit the like and subscribe to my channel, so you'll not miss my future uploads about how to become a better player in the game of life. By the way, if you struggle with motivation and you want to know how to keep being motivated while moving towards your goals, then I highly recommend for you to go and check out this video. And remember, we don't stop playing because we get old. We get old because we stop playing. Успехов!